See, a lot of people contact me and say, Arm, I want to make a huge step forward. And say, I'm sorry, there isn't a big step. People can perceive big steps sometimes as big steps because they haven't seen all the small ones you've taken in between. But the only thing that's going to get you closer to your goal are a lot of small steps. Doesn't mean you can only take one step per day. It's not true. You can take a lot of steps per day. Sometimes you can take so many steps. At the end of the day, you feel like today I made a huge step forward. It's not true. People perceive huge steps only as, what is it? It is actually, they see you start off with the first step. They laugh at you. They hope some people will even hope you never make it, because then they would realize that they have stopped trying. And then these people see you taking the second last step before you accomplish your goal. They haven't seen all the insecurity. They have not seen all the fear. They haven't seen your own weakness that showed up when you took steps without seeing your goal. Check the video I did before this. It's when you go towards a goal, when you walk towards a goal, it is natural. It's a natural thing to have fear. It's a natural thing to be insecure. It's a natural thing not to be sure if what the heck you're doing is the right thing. Because nobody in the world can tell you. Nobody. Don't expect confirmation from the outside. Don't expect people to tell you how great you are, how well you're doing. Because everybody is busy coping with the same insecurity. It's not a bad thing. We are here to develop and have, and live all through this emotional up and down. That's a normal thing. But what I want you to do is understand that this fear is natural, and that big steps are a myth. See, when I was in my early 20s, I thought I was going to be a millionaire now in a year, and I did not care about the small steps. I only cared about the big one. So I tossed away huge opportunities because I only focused on one big step. I wanted to take that one giant big step that would, drive myself forward. That was the poorest year of my life because I made a huge mistake. I forgot that huge steps are made of small ones. And I was stupid enough because in rowing, like in any other endurance sport that is truly demanding, you take a freaking lot of small steps. All these sessions, all these weight trainings, all this sweat, all these sessions where you actually go out and you feel weak and say, I don't know if I'm ever going to be there. The next technique session, still you can't get that thing right. Then you're on the water and you reach your goal. And you make the national team. Then you go to the Olympics. Then you just make a medal. Then you just improve your personal best by 3 to 5 seconds. This is where you want to be. And everybody else tell you foolish nonsense. Everybody tried it. Why should you succeed? This is what people told me when I was young in rowing. They said too small, too big, never going to get anywhere, and you're never going to make it to the World Championships. I did. That was just my personal goal. I proved everybody wrong, but not to prove everybody wrong, but to prove myself right. But I forgot about it. When I quit rowing, I forgot about it. I thought now I can take big steps. Bullshit. It's nonsense. Excuse my wording. What you got to do is get into a habit of small steps. Get into a habit of doing the right things and recover in between. Relax. Living life is not about killing yourself until you have reached it. Take small steps on a consistent basis. Forget everybody else that tells you you're wrong. Change your environment if they block you. There are people who say you are the average of the 5 people you spend most time with. Probably true. So what I want you to do is forget about big steps. Take small ones on a consistent basis. Make it a habit. This is going to shape your personality a lot more than making big steps, which don't exist. Guys, I wish you a very good day. Subscribe to armtraining.com. And I hope this was a little uplift for you. Just had to do it. Now I'm going to keep on running. It's getting dark. Have a good day. Bye-bye.